It feels good. It feels good. I think that's like the best description of it. It feels great to do it with this cast, with this crew, with this team. You know what I mean? With this production. Everybody's so excited for one another. Like we're congratulating each other like it's their individual award, but we're just really excited because we really love doing this and the fact that other people feel the same and the fact that it's being acknowledged for, you know, its writing, for its production, for its acting, for the whole, you know, for the product as a whole, you know, for the show as a whole is just really, really great. I realize how many people watch it when I'm out and about. Like, you know, it's one thing when people say, oh, you know, 15 million people watched it last night, and it's sort of on a paper, and you're like, oh, okay, and you're at work, you know? It's another thing when you go out and people are giving you like their personal stories. Like, people have told me that they were adopted, and now they were estranged from their parents, and now because of this show, they started talking to their parents again, or there have been forums online about interracial adoptions and how close to home a lot of these topics hit, or there's things about siblings, and people were like, wow, are they like playing our lives out? I mean, so people don't only say that they enjoy it, but they give examples of how it's reflective of their life, which I think is like is the really cool part of it. And you almost don't know what to say, because thank you almost doesn't seem right, but you feel like, wow, I'm just so happy to be a part of something that people connect to in that way. It's fun working with Sterling because it's like we were working yesterday, and you know, sometimes we'll do a take one way and it makes somebody respond one way. But what's really fun is like sometimes we'll just change something and you'll feel yourself change along with them, because it's like, oh my gosh, something in them is now different, and you catch it. So we have like a really good game of catch going on, and we're always like ready to hit the ball back to the other person. I think it's all about being there for each other in the scene, and he's so open and accessible that way. And I hope to be, you know, the same thing for him. And that's how we keep playing with it. I don't think we get too stagnant in anything. We allow it to be what it is in the moment. We allow each other to find the new thing. We don't hold each other to like the first take we did, we have to do it exactly like that. You know, we're always willing to like play around with it. So I call him like, he's like the easy scene partner, man. When you get somebody who's that talented, you know, it's just, they make your job easier. Yeah, well, it ends with Toby, of course, you know, completely passing out on the floor, and everybody's sort of up in arms and all these kind of things. And so, you know, as far as what happens with Toby, that's sort of like a wait and see type thing. But in terms of like family dynamics, we're gonna, you know, gonna see what happens between Sterling and his mom. Does he end up forgiving her for the secrets that they keep? What's going to happen with William? You know, he's getting sicker. You know, how are we going to now maintain the health that he has left and all this kind of stuff? How does that affect the kids? How does it affect Sterling trying to keep this perfect life together? And then how Beth tries to keep the family together in the midst of all that tension. So those are things that we can look forward to in January.